Hi everyone, this is another tiny art show art making lesson, and this video is about printing on foam board, or I also call this marker printing. So you're going to get a piece of foam board. It's very thin, and this matches the size pretty closely of the size of our tiny art show artwork. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can first draw a picture on a piece of paper and then tape it down and then trace over it to get the lines to come out here. Actually, that's what I did on this side. So that's one thing you can do. Or I'm just going to do something very random. I'm going to make some designs, and this would be considered an abstract work of art, and you can decide how you want to do it. So I'm going to go pretty quickly. Let's see. And I'm just going to keep it simple for the lesson video. Then you're going to take markers and you're going to color in. So, and these little tiny artworks that we're making, even though they're small, they really come out pretty amazing, especially after we're done and we frame them. Now, I'm not doing my very best work here because I'm really trying to show you just how we do this. And you can see I'm going outside of my line. You really want to be careful and stay in the line that you made. And because I don't want this lesson video to be super long, I might stop it in a few minutes, so I might not have everything colored in. So I'm just coloring as neatly as I can, which I'm not doing the best job, but I'm coloring with the markers. And for the lesson video, why don't I just do this? Well, no, maybe I'll do a little more. I know, it's like once I get started on this, I can't stop myself. So the markers, these markers are water base, and we're going to use some water to make the print. So here's would be called my printing plate. That's all done. This is the paper I want to print onto. So what I need is a sponge to kind of wet this. And my sponge here is not super wet, so I'm not sure this will be terrific. Let's see if I can get something else to wet this. Yep, so I'm going to wet this paper. And when the paper's wet, now it can't be soaking wet, it has to be lightly wet. Then I line it up and then I press down firmly. And what's happening is you can see how the colors are coming through. And I lift it up and there's my print. So you can see that if I spent more time and colored incompletely, it would have come out a little bit better. But even so, I think this came out great. Now what you can do with this might be the work of art as its own. Or you can maybe add some things to it. Maybe you want to take a black permanent marker, and of course you would do this when it's dry. Maybe you want to just accent some certain things here. You don't have to. You can just leave it as is. So there is marker printing.